Okay, this week's first free pick, we're going to send out a few this week. PFG, Principal Financial Group. Um, on May 27th, it hit a high of 22.41. Broke through that a few days ago. Then kind of did a failed breakout, what it looked like, and then looked like it was going to roll over on Thursday. Friday showed strength again. Let me go to a longer term chart here. Okay, a 1 year, you can kind of use a trend line. Draw that there across recent highs. That was supposed to stick. Okay, across recent highs here, you can see that kind of failed breakout, but now it's showing strength again. So we may get a continuation here of this breakout. So let's go back to the 100-day. Now that you've seen the longer term chart, here's that area, and then let's zoom in with a 13-day. All right, there's that look like a failed breakout, and again showing strength. Now a 5-day. Okay, this was Friday, and it went all the way to, what was the high there? 26.33, then kind of based, and then sold off with the market at the end of the day. So one of our possible triggers would be 26.08, in other words, above Friday's base. And keep in mind, trigger prices don't mean that much the night before, okay? Because we don't know if the market's going to open down or up tomorrow. So this thing could follow the market. If the market opens down 100 points, then all bets are off, and you can forget about the 26.08 trigger, okay? But if the market opens flat and this opens somewhere around where it closed, then if it gets up to 26.08, 26.10, somewhere in that area, it could easily take out 26.33, which was Friday's high, maybe make a run at this recent high of 26.91, and maybe continue this breakout, okay? So there's a lot of factors involved, which makes it very tough to call free picks. But one of our possible triggers is the 26.10 area. I'll leave it like that. And again, everything is dependent upon how the market opens. So most of what we do is based on intraday setups, making it, again, to be redundant, very difficult to put out a free pick with a trigger price the night before, because we don't know how the market's going to open. But again, above this base could easily have a secondary catalyst of a break of Friday's high, which would be 26.34. And then let's look at a 5-day chart. Let's try that again. And if it gets through 26.34, it could make a run at 26.91 and maybe break out through that. So if the market cooperates and everything falls into place, we'll trade this one. But I can't give you a guaranteed 26.10 area we're going to buy this. We don't know. So that's the best we can do on a free pick, because everything we do is based on intraday. We call them live in the chat room. We take all the factors into consideration, okay? The market direction at the time, if this thing's hitting our trigger price, but the market's breaking through the low of the day at the same time, we won't take it. So there's a lot of factors, a lot of the stars have to line up, if you will, for us to take a trade. So we've got about 8 to 10 stocks we're watching for tomorrow. Some of them are bounce plays, some of them have trigger prices, and some of them are just on long watch, hoping to catch one of our favorite setups. But it really is all based on what we discover in real time, which makes it is the bread and butter of what we do, and it's what makes our live chat so valuable, because we have everybody in there looking at our list at the same time and calling setups that we teach. So we have almost a couple hundred people in there working as a team. So keep that in mind. It's very difficult to put out a pick the night before, but we try to. Well, here's how we try to do it. We try to show you the setup, okay, and do like what we're doing now. But the important thing if you're on our free picks list, trying to learn about what we do, is to watch our follow-up video tomorrow night, Monday night, after the market closes, to show you whether or not we traded PFG and why we traded it or why we didn't. Because the follow-up videos are probably your best way to learn our thinking throughout the trading day. So please watch those before, if you're new to trading, don't even try to trade this until you watch the follow-up video and start to maybe get a hang of what we look for. That said, if all the stars line up, we'll be taking this one if it meets our entry parameters. And we'll try to send out a couple other ideas later in the week. Have a great night.